Hello, it's Kay. Welcome to the fourth episode of my life journey. In the previous video, I shared a major turning point. Deciding to let go of control and trusting my friend Sar completely. He agreed to become my life coach, promising huge improvements to take place in my life. And in return, I committed to fully following his orders as if I'm a soldier who knows nothing but one sentence. And that is, Roger that, or yes, sir. Sounds like a fair deal, right? But it wasn't an easy decision. I spent more than a week heavily weighing this in my mind. I went back and forth a lot, almost rejecting his offer. But eventually, I draw this conclusion that maybe this is the only path that can lead to my growth. After all those failures and disappointments that I had and explained before. I had a call with Sar last week and he started to teach his first lesson. And today in this video, I want to discuss them with you. Let's get into it. First of all, he welcomed me to this new path. And he said, hopefully the day will come that you'll be proud of this slavery or devotion to yourself. He insisted on this term slavery as he explained, if we look at life from above, we can kind of see that all of us are slaves to something in some shape or form. You feel what I mean? That can be to thoughts and norms and how the society brought us up. That can be to pleasures and addictions, or even it can be to someone like your boss or anyone else for some reason. You feel what I mean? He said for a growing person who wants to reach their full potential, why shouldn't this slavery be to oneself and one's own growth? He added that he only trains those with a burning passion for change, not everyone who comes and asks, ensuring that they'll follow those intense lessons effectively enough so that they can reach some improvements. And he added that always remember this sentence from me. What you want isn't small, so the amount of effort that you'll need to put in won't be small either. Always remember this when you learn something new from me and apply it in your life. So, with that being said, let's get into the first lesson that he taught me. Sar's first lesson is something he calls silence of mind. At first, when I heard it, it sounded too vague to me, but as he explained, it became crystal clear. He explained it this way: silence of mind involves actively quieting the mind and eliminating distractions. In today's world, we are bombarded with information from everywhere. It can be our phones, interactions with people, work, social media, and even our own unnecessary thoughts that just pop up in our heads and we nurture and give wings to. Do you feel what I mean? And this constant stimulation scatters our focus and drains our mental energy, making it difficult to concentrate on important tasks, or basically the things that actually matter. To counteract this, he taught me the importance of creating intentional silence in mind. He instructed me to find a quiet and comfortable place where I can sit without any interruptions, remaining completely still, mentally and physically. Stillness is important because it allows mind to settle, reducing distractions and helping to focus on the present moment, which will lead to greater mental clarity and calm. Basically, I'm supposed to close my eyes and solely concentrate on my breath, feeling it flow in and out. It sounds simple, right? But it's not simple at all. I tried it. You can try it too. The challenges come when thoughts start to pop into my head. After a couple of seconds or a minute or two, it's like my mind harshly resists to let me focus on my breath. You know what I mean? It's like it tries its best to not let me continue that. If you don't believe, you can go ahead and try that. I bet you can do that for more than like a minute or two. I asked this and I said, "Sir, this is a problem. I can't keep focusing on my breath." And he said, "Of course, that's normal." How you can counteract that is, each time a thought comes, acknowledge it, but then tell it to go, tell it to leave. And by that I mean literally tell it to leave. Like tell it, "Leave me, it's not the time, go away." Something in that sense. It doesn't need to be loud or, verbally. It can be in your mind. But it should be in some way that you just remove it and keep bring your focus back into your breath and continue this procedure for longer times. The goal of this practice isn't just to relax. It's to regain control over my thoughts and increase my ability to focus on what truly matters. Sar emphasized that this practice would, for sure, help me clear out the unnecessary noise, making space for mental clarity and deeper insight. He ordered me to do this for at least an hour a day. He suggested I could make time by reducing mindless activities, like, scrolling through social media, watching Netflix, playing video games, or anything in that shape or form. Up to even, more than enough interactions with friends and other people, like reducing socializing is also included. At least at this phase, at this, stage, when I'm destroying this building and constructing some new discipline. Do you feel what I mean? As far as I understood, this lesson is all about reclaiming mental space and sharpening my focus again. He said, if I follow this lesson, I'll get ahead quickly. People are stuck and running on treadmills, trapped in the loops that they can't even see, wasting energy on things they don't need. A lot of improvements in life come from just one single right decision or a right answer to a necessary question at the right time. Do you feel what I mean? Did you have it in your life or did you hear it from other people? You know, they suddenly in one night changed something, or changed their plans in the right direction, and suddenly everything clicked. And he explained that I won't notice them if I'm too distracted by unnecessary thoughts and noise in my head. I learned that I need to be selfish with my time and energy. Every single minute counts. And with this mindset, I don't need to be harsh or angry, but rather mindful with how I'm spending my life. He made me realize that all the people who are on top, they all have a silent or calm mind that help them to make the right decisions to reach there. Honestly, at this point, I disagreed with him. I said, no, I can show you examples of people who are very successful, but are actually, stupid. And he said, okay, we are putting aside all those who are successful or have a good life, but not because of their efforts, but their family or their situation. Those people are none of our business. And there are examples of people who had a very calm mind and made right decisions, but after reaching some certain points, they just lost that strive and went to the sidelines. We are not caring about these people. We ignore them. And yeah, at this point, I was totally convinced. He was right. And he added that first you need to truly realize that this is gonna be only for you and in your own benefit. You're not doing this for anyone else or me. That's the only time that you can truly digest these lessons and act based on them. Finally, he reminded me that it's only the person I see in the mirror who can get me to where I want to be. Even divine intervention can't do anything if I don't have the will. Universe gave me a healthy body to reach my goals and chase them. That's it. That's the only thing that I can be thinking about. And he said, if he's a bit tough with me, it's only to give me a wake-up call and set me on the right path that's gonna be beneficial to my future. We will have another meeting next week, and I will have some time to incorporate this first lesson into my life and feel confident about it. Then I will be able to receive the second lesson. I will keep you updated about the next meeting. And till then, take care.